All right, I thought it was a good time to give another update on how things are going because I had a lot of interaction with folks on Wednesday. Today's Friday, so 2 days ago. First off, I've been on prednisone now for about 10 days, and it's really helped my eye as far as not feeling the pressure and not watering so much. It's this one. That's the problem. So the prednisone's been working good. I like it, but it's not solving the double vision at all, and the double vision's the problem. The good news is double vision's not getting any worse, so I'll take that. So on Wednesday, I went through and I was kind of bugging Dr. Rogers, who's my primary care physician, about what's going on, because we had an ultrasound test that we were going to do a biopsy, and the biopsy wasn't done because they actually couldn't see the nodules the second time they did the ultrasound. So I was bugging him since it had been about a week since that had happened about what are we going to do next. And he called me back, and I got an appointment with him and went in and visited, and we decided to do the ultrasound again and do a thyroid uptake test. So the kind of cool thing was that I was able to get the ultrasound test scheduled the same day on Wednesday, and I went in and saw a lady named Mai, who's a Filipino lady, nurse running the ultrasound, probably could have been a doctor. She was really smart, and she also has thyroid issues, so she was a really good person to talk to, and she looks at thyroids all the time. So basically she says that that the nodules, they kind of come and go, and that I shouldn't worry about them too much, which is consistent with what Dr. Rogers was saying and how I was feeling. But that really they're not addressing the nodules is probably not addressing the issue as far as my blood test results being out of whack. And it's kind of just not going in the right direction. So she says I need to see an endocrinologist, who is the thyroid doctor. And which also is consistent with what Dr. Rogers said in my appointment earlier in the day, was that he was going to do a couple more tests, and then and at least he led me to believe that we're going to do a couple more tests, and then I'd be able to see an endocrinologist. I've concluded since those couple of talks that I probably should have just been seeing an endocrinologist probably like a month ago. So anyway, I messed that up. Let that be a lesson learned for you guys if you're watching this later. Try to get to an endocrinologist sooner. At least that's how I'm feeling right now. Now, the third thing that happened on Wednesday that was cool was that I talked to Molly, who is the sales rep from Horizon Therapeutics, who developed Tepezza, which is the medicine that should help with the eye. And she was super nice. This medicine costs $350,000 for a series, which is 8 infusions. So I guess they can afford to be really nice. But she's basically saying that it shouldn't cost me anything, that they'll figure out, they'll work with the insurance company, and even on the deductibles, that they should be able to work things out so it doesn't cost anything, which is cool. She's working with my LifeWise health insurance company for the first time, so hopefully that doesn't create any roadblocks, because it seems to be a pretty rare thing that people get prescribed this Tepezza. So now, the important thing to know is that she said that the insurance companies a lot of times don't prescribe or don't pay for the Tepezza prescription until a patient has a normal blood test results for the thyroid test. And right now I got one thyroid test in particular. It's called TSH, which is low, and it's not normal. So I need to get that under control. I think that at the end of the day, I need an endocrinologist to prescribe the medicine for getting my blood work back into the normal range. The good news is there appears to be medicine for hyperthyroidism that will bring your TSH back in line, I was reading about. So hopefully I can get this all worked out. But anyway, it seems like we're on a decent path. I'm going to take this uptake test next week, Wednesday, which is something where they put a radioactive dye in you and then they can see, or it's iodine, which I guess is radioactive, and they can see how the thyroid's working, which should help. And the endocrinologist probably would request that anyway. So we're going to get that done. I'm going to see Dr. Cole, who is the eye doctor, again next week. And we'll just see where we go from here. That's it. Talk to you later.